Hey Virgo, welcome to Get Life 333 Tarot. My name is Jackie. Thanks so much for joining me. This is going to be a They Want No Contact and What They Don't Want You to Know spread. This is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So if any of these messages do not resonate with you, please check your other signs. You know, I myself am a Gemini Sun, but I'm a Cancer Rising and a Cancer Venus, and I really do resonate more with the Cancer reading. So, you know, whatever you get from it, okay? And guys, please understand that this is what they don't want you to know. This is what's happening in their mind that they don't want you to know, okay? So don't come after me if you don't like what you're hearing. I want to keep it real, and I want to just give you what the cards are going to say, okay? All right. What does Virgo need to know? They want no contact, which is so painful. No joke. I've been there, and it is not fun by any stretch. I don't care what anybody says. All right, so hopefully this is going to be able to give us some at least open-ended questions, right, to consider when reflecting on your relationship. Sorry about that. Okay. All right, so let's get a first read here, and then we'll qualify what's happening. All right, so first of all, they don't want you to know how they consider you blind to their deception and manipulation. They're being dishonest, and they don't want you to know. We're going to have to get qualifiers on what they're being dishonest about. And then we have the Six of Swords reverse. So they need to escape. They've needed to for a while, but they didn't know how. You know, and we have the Lovers. They made a decision to be with someone new who they felt is a more positive influence on their life. You know, one that's more fulfilling, one who is going to give them what they need, because they feel that you were not providing that to them. They felt that you were a little too cold for them. Okay. Five of Swords. They feel that by leaving now, they may not win, quote unquote, in any way, but they will be able to walk away with a little bit of self-respect. And they know, though, that if they stay, it'll continue to just be one fight after another, and they don't want the pressure. And they have been feeling this need to escape for quite a long time. But Virgo, I have to tell you, not getting the feeling that it's specifically because of you, but I feel like this is circumstance driven. Okay, but this is what I just got, so let's see what else is here. All right, so then we have the Ten of Pentacles reverse. Okay, yeah, money and property issues and the demands of the relationship and family and whatever outside bullshit, friends, whatever, all became way too much for them. But they don't want you to know this, because they know in their mind, they feel you're going to judge them and berate them, in fact, okay? And they don't want to deal with that. They just don't want to deal with that. And then we have the King of Wands. So they feel that it's time to be their own person, because they feel that if they do this and they push their life forward, and for them a more positive direction, that they'll have the type of support that they've been needing, but not what, I guess, in their mind you've been providing. And they don't want you to know, because they don't want to fight with you. Oh my gosh, Virgo. They're scared of you in a way. They're scared of you in a way. Virgos can be scary sometimes. You guys are so smart. So smart. Yeah, but okay. I digress. Okay, let's go on. Seven of Pentacles reverse. They don't want you to know how badly they want to move on with their life, with this new person, and in their work, but how they're struggling so deeply with procrastination, because they're just so unclear of the path in front of them, the path without you. They might be acting like they know what they're doing, but they don't. They're feeling a very specific type of anxiety. I'm going to have to get a qualifier in that also. That's really impacting their overall motivation. They don't want you to know about this. That's a very profound one. I'm getting that very, very strongly. Yeah, and then we have, okay, Then we have the Nine of Wands. Okay, so they know they need to balance between defending their feelings and actions and being defensive. But they also know, Virgo, that you're a Virgo. So they know that you have their ass stripped down before they even enter the room. Okay? And that, you know, we have a number of signs here. So getting Gemini, though. I mean, just because we have the Lovers and we have a lot of Swords, which is air, which is Gemini. So Gemini, you know, Libra, Aquarius, some sort of air sign, I feel like. And they're very intelligent also. I mean, if you're involved in an air sign, you guys are battling that bad boy out like nobody's business, or at least when you were in a relationship. Yeah. Yeah, and then we have the Page of Cups, because at the end of the day, they just want to hang with the dreamers. They envision themselves as, you know, intuitive and intelligent and generous, but they feel that you don't see them like this. So in their mind, they really don't feel well partnered, but for some reason, you know what? Listen, if they're scared of you and they don't want you to know stuff, then they still have feelings, and that's really obvious here. So that deception nonsense for a minute, this person that they want to escape in, it just seems like that exactly, an escape, and not real. But all right, let's just I want to get some qualifiers on that dishonesty that's bothering me from that. Okay, what is it that they don't want Virgo to know? Let's get a little clarification, please. I feel like I need to cut. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah, so, okay. Listen. They have no idea how to move forward. But one thing is for sure. They're being very shady and immoral. And look, I mean, the dishonesty here screams that they're cheating. You know, it just does. They want healing and they want clarity, and they feel like they can't have it with you. Yeah, they just weren't feeling very, you know, stable with you. And they felt like in order to, you know, feel that stability, to feel the confidence, to have the focus, they need to step outside the relationship because they weren't getting that with you, you know? And now they just have this incredible feeling, this will, this passion to just start something new. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Here we go. And they feel like it's over. Virgo. I mean, this is pretty, okay. I'm going to give two scenarios here. One is that they know it's over because for them, they are really just looking for some balance in their life. You know, in their mind, or you don't have to agree, but they don't feel centered in their life, whether it's because you guys were fighting a lot, or whether even if you weren't fighting a lot, maybe situations were such, maybe with your family, his kids, your kids, you know, both of your kids, parents, siblings, job, finances, fill in the blank. This person was just feeling so imbalanced in their life, and I feel like they were blaming the relationship for it instead of circumstance. Yeah. Yeah, and they just want to feel stability. They want to feel stability, Virgo. But at the same time, I'm feeling like they were pretty bored with you. Not with you, with the relationship. It's not you, because sometimes the relationship is defined by extenuating circumstances. So it's so unfair to say that. Like, obviously, if finances are an issue, you guys aren't able to go out that much, right? Because you have to pay bills and you have to do other things, right? So that's not you. That's your circumstance. But now for some reason, like, let's say, I'm just using this as a mundane example, but now if they leave the relationship and they have less financial pressures, maybe they'll have more money to do what they want to do. All right. But another option here is, All right, let me talk about this for a second. I'm a little wonky with this camera. Okay, you see the Pope? Okay. This is the Pope, by the way, if you guys don't know. So you get the horse and you get the Pope, but you got the Grim Reaper here, right? Okay. We also have water in the background, which is emotion. But we have the Pope here. So keep in mind, the Pope never dies. The Pope never dies. Okay? The title of the Pope lives on and on and on, just like the title of president and anything else within that genre of a title. Okay? The person who's holding the title might die. So if we're applying this to a relationship, the relationship as it was might die, but it can be rebirth. That's where the Death card is different than the Tower card. For those of you who really know tarot and know the cards, you know, when you get the Tower card, you know, it's like, everything fell apart. The Death, it could be that it's over for sure. If you're both feeling like, listen, this is just not working and I'm not into revisiting this. But this is not a total annihilation, you know? So I'm feeling like this person just felt so overwhelmed in their life and they needed a release valve. And I have to tell you that that's pretty immature. I'm just going to put my own 2 cents, okay? That's immature mindset. And that is them looking for an excuse and a way out. There, I said it. Yeah, oh, come on. Okay. Virgo. Listen. No. A truce is not going to happen. You are not going to move forward with this person. They are a coward. And they are not willing to revisit this in a very pragmatic way because they're not willing to be honest with themselves and really look at themselves. But this is the funny part. They know all of this and they just don't want you to know it, because even more screwed up is the fact that they care about how you view them. They care what you think about them. They care what people think about them. This is what I'm saying, man. They're scared of you in a weird way. It's very interesting. Very interesting. This is very interesting reading to me. It's super specific. So if it doesn't resonate with you, please don't come after me in the comments. Please just look at one of your other signs. Look at your rising, your moon, or your Venus. But for whoever resonates with this, this is very specific. All right, listen. This person, this is what's interesting. In their own mind, okay, let me get my thoughts together here. In their own mind, they're playing mind games with themselves. In their own mind, they honestly believe that you don't see their deception and manipulation, that they honestly believe that they need to escape from you because they're making you the issue instead of extenuating circumstances, and they're using you as the blame for the pressure they feel, and they're blaming you for their need to escape, for their need to have some sort of release valve, right, thing, and they're just not being honest with themselves at all. Holy shit, I mean, they are not. They are not. They are not in touch with their higher self. This is reverse. They are in touch with their lower self. They are really not acting very, very moral, or they are not at all full of integrity right now at all. You know what, Virgo? I got to tell you. I mean, I said what I said about the death, and everybody's situation is going to be a little different, but what I'm getting here is, if you feel rejected in this situation, rejection is protection in this situation, because this person does not seem solid for the long haul. They look like somebody, to me, according to the spread, somebody who presents themselves as one thing to you, but at the end of the day, deep inside themselves, which they don't actually even like to admit to themselves, they're really not a very stand-up person. They're cowardly and they look for excuses. And they look to blame. They're blamers. They're looking to blame. I don't know if they have some sort of narcissism going on. You know, maybe the archetype of a narcissist, or if they actually have narcissistic personality disorder, or some sort of wacky self-entitlement bullshit going on. I don't know. I'm not sure, but this is what I have for you, Virgo. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. I hope this was helpful, at least to get some questions stirring in your mind if this resonated. Thanks so much. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.